Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me on the channel today. As always, it's great to come back at you with a brand new release. Now today we're going to be heading over to Gothenberg over in Sweden. We're going to be featuring a band called ARISTIC with our latest release, which is called BAZINGA. Now this particular track today and this particular video is sponsored by Scene Daddy, who we are partnered with. So if you do want to be promoted by the fastest growing media company in the metal and alternative scene and you want to get featured on the channel, also check out a bunch of amazing services they do. Just head over to the link in the description down below. Now before we jump into the video, big up to all the guys that do support over on Patreon. If let's jump over and support, please come to patreon.com/FYM Productions Media. Right guys, let's jump on it. Never heard a single thing by this band. Progressive metalcore, experimental, sounds good to me, man. Let's check it out. This is ARISTIC with BAZINGA. Here we go. Digging the vibe so far. Solid vocals. Production on this is really good. Yeah. Are we gonna get some cleans? You know I like the cleans. There they are. Yeah, I like that. Vocals from Celine, that's a really nice one. I think now they've got him like dressed up as a clown. That's quite cool. Sort of like adds the additional like theatrics to it. Oh, I thought I was going to go right with a drop there. Definitely got all the grooves and the breakdowns in place as well. I like it. Reminds me of that fucking scene in It. Alright guys, so that was ARISTIC with Bazinga, and that did feature the guest vocalist Billy Douglas, who is from Colosseums. I think there was a really cool feature on the track. I think most specifically the part that did stand out to me was the clean vocals on this. I'm a big lover of clean vocals in my core music, and that did sort of, that was the selling point for me. I did think it was really cool how they did add that clean section with the guitars, which also had a slight synthwave feel to it. That did separate it from being quite a sort of just an average metalcore release. With that being said, I still don't feel that this does massively push the boundaries. I mean, when you've got a lot of other artists at the minute that are releasing things, I mean, you've got like the likes of Deficit, you've got Brand of Sacrifice, although they are very different bands to this, but they all still fit into that metalcore, deathcore, progressive sort of, you know, that sort of field. But it wasn't a track that I think that I'd probably listen to all that much. Can only be completely honest with this. With a lot of the music that I do check out on the channel, obviously I do get exposed to a hell of a lot. Don't feel this is a bad track whatsoever though. I do feel that the production on this was really good. I don't think from the actual structure of the song that they could do anything much better than what they did with it. I think to my personal taste, sometimes I'm looking for that little bit extra, and I don't think I did really get that little bit extra from this. But I can only give you my honest opinion on it. But this channel is all about helping these artists grow. I give you my opinion on it, whether you agree with that or not. It's all good. It's all about just exposing some new music to you guys, and hopefully you guys can take something from it. But do let me know what you thought of this one in the comments down below. Big up to the artist. Do appreciate the reach out to our partners over at Scene Daddy. It's always cool to get exposed to some new music. But do please let me know what you thought of this one in the comments, guys. Before I do go ahead and get this video finished off, do also need to mention this particular song was actually written 2 years ago, and it was written about how war is led by clowns in suits, trying to separate people, and it looks at how united we got since the Russian aggression against Ukraine and how we stand together for democracy and freedom. So I think it's really cool that they were able to still use that within a song, even though it was written 2 years ago. And I think it's cool to see that bands are, you know, they're showing their support with all of that. So I think that's really cool. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all in the next video, and I'll catch you next time.